Welcome to Alchemist of Self, Unleashing Your Magical Potential, the podcast that takes you on a transformative journey to discover your true power within. I'm your host, Michelle Wistuba, and together we'll explore the realms of mindset, spirituality, mysticism, and so much more. In this episode, I really wanted to unpack and talk about what some of the common blocks or limiting beliefs that may be hindering your money manifestation, abundance manifestation, success manifestation, whatever it is that you are calling in that will expand you, that is what you desire and that you know is your truth, and you know that is there, like there's no fucking way it's not going to happen for you, right? But there seems to be a block. There is a disconnection that is hindering this. And I just want to touch on what that is coming down to, the possibilities of the common blocks and beliefs that may be hindering this manifestation. Now, number one, scarcity mindset. So believing that there is a limited amount of money or resources available, that one must struggle or to compete to get their share. So really being in that limited energy, that limited frequency of what abundance exists, what is available. So really questioning yourself that, is there any belief that you still have that there isn't enough money in this world, that there isn't enough resources in this world, or that maybe there isn't enough space for the ideas that you have that you want to birth, business ideas, projects, creative ideas, and you feel like there's already so many people doing it, like there's not enough space for you. Or maybe it is that you've witnessed, maybe in your upbringing or witnessed in the society, that you have to struggle to earn your success, to earn your abundance, to earn financial affluence. Or that you have to hustle and grind really fucking hard, or that there has to be compromise, or there has to be sacrifice for you to be able to manifest your desires in abundance. So really questioning, what stories do you still have that are limiting, that are scarcity based around what is possible to manifest money, abundance, success for yourself. Number two, the fear of success. Now, I know that it's a very common thing that we think that actually what we have a fear of is a fear of failing, a fear of if we show up, we'll fail and we'll make mistakes. And sure, that is definitely a fear for sure. But then there's actually one that doesn't get spoken about very often, is actually having a fear of success. Now, this may be something that is a subconscious fear or a negative association with what wealth and success will be. What will happen when you become successful, when you become wealthy, when you become prosperous, when you become abundant? What will happen then? Are you going to lose friends? Are people going to come to you and just want your money? What pressures do you have? Can you handle all of that money? Right? So these are some ways that you may be fearful of succeeding, because what will happen then once you've got all that money or got all that success and abundance? You might worry about the responsibilities and expectations or potential negative consequences that come with the financial abundance. So this is really where I invite you to ask yourself to tune into your inner child and thinking of what it is that you desire, your next level self, your most abundant self, your most expanded self, your most successful self, like everything that you can envision as getting to that point. I want you to close down your eyes, putting your hand on your heart space and taking a deep breath in and let it go. And I want you to ask the little child version of yourself, calling in and checking in with them. What are you afraid of will happen when I become my most abundant, successful, affluent self, my next level self, when I have it all that I envision? What are you afraid of will happen? And really allowing the first thought to come through. Maybe they're afraid of being misunderstood. Maybe they're afraid of losing relationships and friendships. Maybe they're afraid of not being able to hold that amount without being burnt out. Whatever it is, maybe they're afraid that they won't be loved, won't be seen for who they truly are anymore. Maybe they're afraid that it's too much responsibility, too much adulting, not enough play. Whatever it is, I want you to let them know that I've got you. I've got your back. No matter what happens, I will always be with you. And it is safe. And I love you. And taking a deep breath in. And let it go. And when you're ready, you can blink your eyes open. How does that feel for you? How does your inner child feel now? Knowing that no matter what, you have always got their back. That it's safe for them to play. It's safe for them to expand. It's safe for them to dream big and go for their goals. It's safe for them to be supported financially and abundantly. Number 3, self-worth issues. Now, this is a common one I see with my coaching clients, of the feelings of unworthiness really being that block of they know what the fuck they want. They've got strong visions on what they want to make happen. They've got big goals, but it's the feeling of unworthiness that's laying unconsciously and really dictating the way that they show up for themselves to make those dreams happen. Or feeling undeserving of wealth can also act as a significant block to manifesting money. So if you're not feeling like you're worthy or you're undeserving of the wealth, so if you believe deep down that you don't deserve financial abundance, you may unknowingly repel opportunities or self-sabotage your efforts to create wealth. So really taking the time to tune in with yourself. Am I feeling unworthy? Am I feeling undeserving? And why do I feel unworthy or undeserving of wealth, of abundance, of ease, of luxury, of opportunities that will be exciting and expansive and bring you closer to your manifestations and beyond what you can even comprehend could happen for you? That's like so fucking exciting and way beyond what you could even imagine for yourself right now, and actually being repelling to all of that because you don't feel worthy of it. So really asking, like, where has this unworthiness come from? Where is it linked back to? Was it something you got told as a child that you're too much, we don't have enough for that, you don't deserve that? Or is it something that you witnessed around you growing up? Or maybe it's the society that says that you're greedy if you ask for that, or you're a bad person for wanting more, right? So really questioning this unconscious belief of where is it coming from, and allowing yourself to just bring it to the surface and transmute it, and just saying to yourself, I love and accept and forgive myself. And I really, really highly recommend tapping, EFT, emotional freedom technique, to work through these unworthiness blocks, these undeserving blocks. and that will really help you transmute these shadow beliefs for you. Number 4, negative money programming. So any childhood experiences, cultural conditioning, or negative beliefs passed down through the generations really influences one's relationship with money. So beliefs like I mentioned before, money is evil, or rich people are greedy, or who are you to ask for that, can really create subconscious blocks to manifesting wealth. So I really encourage you to take out a journal and write down all the different beliefs, all the different money stories that you witnessed as a child. Have them all written down and look at them and look at who was saying that. At what age did you hear that? Was it your mom? Was it your dad? Was it someone else around you that was saying this? And asking yourself, is that my truth? Is that my truth? No, it's not. But bringing that to your awareness and questioning it will really help you in understanding where it's come from and understanding that it's not the universal truth. It's not the actual truth. Because when you think about it, right, like even the ridiculous thing of like rich people are greedy, or even that rich people are the evil ones. Money only magnifies and amplifies each individual person's spirit and intention. So if you're a good intended person, that you already bring love and care into this world, imagine when you got money, what you can do with that. Money is a tool. I know for myself, even right now, I'm not super abundant with money, but every single time money enters my bank account, I actually take the cream off the top. So what that means is taking 30% off first. I split that into 3 accounts. So 10% goes into investing, 10% goes into emergency, and 10% goes into giving. And really, I recommend choosing to give to something that is really dear to your heart. This will look different for everyone. For me, my big why in this world is animals. I've got such a strong connection to animals. I fucking love animals. And I also feel so much of their pain, of injustice in this world. So for me, that is my big why. And that shit makes me really fucking happy when I get to donate and be that channel, that vessel, that money flows through me for me to be able to give to different movements that are actually doing the groundwork of helping animals. So finding out what your big why is, like what is really in your heart, because it will feel so fucking good for you to be able to give. We are all here for different purposes, different service. Like we're all here to serve in different ways. So I really recommend you find what your big why is, and it will feel so fucking good. And it will also magnify the abundance energy to come through you more so, because you're already that vessel of that money flowing through into something that really feels fucking good for you. And feeling fucking good and feeling love is the magnetizer. It's the multiplier of abundance. So number 5, lack of belief in abundance. So you may be someone that has a very fixed mindset that focuses on limitations rather than possibilities. And you may struggle to believe in the abundance of opportunities, resources, and wealth that is available to you, which can then hinder your manifestation efforts. So you may be very tunnel visioned of what is actually possible. So really opening up yourself to what are the possibilities. And one way that I actually really recommend doing this in the day-to-day is, instead of being like, I can't afford that, I'm broke, you instantly shut off the possibility of your brain to even come up with any creative ideas of making it possible, whether it is paying bills or whether it is doing something that really excites you. Like Instead of saying I'm broke, it's not about being like unrealistic with the situation, but it's like, how can I make this happen? How can I make this happen? And hello, your fucking brain instantly switches onto like finding creative solutions to making that shit happen for you, right? So rather than looking at the like, oh, it's not possible, I can't do it, I'm broke, blah, blah, blah. How can I make this possible? How is this possible? What are the options here? And start getting very curious. Number 6, financial traumas. Some past financial traumas such as bankruptcy, loss of a job, or significant debt can leave emotional scars and create a fear or resistance towards money. Now, these experiences can make it very challenging to trust in the process of manifestation and attract financial abundance. I definitely feel this as well. I've definitely been through times of really bad money struggles. So I definitely know on an emotional level how this feels. So what I've been doing for about 4 years now, I've really been diving into money mindset, financial literacy, and manifestation. And something that I've been really working on is neutralizing my money emotion charge. So not getting emotionally triggered by the lack of money. Now, this did take time. It didn't just happen the first time, but at this point, I can say that I do not stress about money anymore. I do not allow it to emotionally navigate me. I operate from a very neutralized, from a very stable, from a very grounded and regulated state when it comes to solving money now. Like when it comes to being like, fuck, like I gotta make some cash, right? So rather than being like, like fucking here again, just being very regulated. Same when it comes to checking your bank account. That shit used to just like I dread looking at my bank account and seeing the state of it, because the amount of times I've been in minus, bitch, it's not a good time. And so really I dreaded logging into my bank account. Like, you put your PIN code in and it's like having its little loading moment. I'd be like, what am I gonna see? But once again, something I've worked on. So I actually set my alarm every day where it said check your bank account, and I'd make sure that I made myself feel really fucking good and really centered as the bank account was loading. And once again, this didn't happen just on the first go. It takes time, but this is a really good way for you to start regulating yourself when it comes to money. And also something that's really great is actually writing love letters to money. Rather than thinking about the negatives or the stress that it brings or the pain or trauma that it brings, writing first like a sorry letter to money. I know this sounds fucking whack, but this shit is so good because money is just another relationship in your life. And it really gives us the result of how we treat it. So really writing like how sorry you are for the way that you've disrespected it, or for the way that you've taken advantage of it or taken it for granted, or how reckless you've been with or towards it, or etc. Like first writing that apology letter and then writing the love letter as if you would write to a lover. Like, dear money, I'm so fucking grateful for everything you do for me. It does not go unseen. I love the opportunities that you allow me to have, and that you allow me to have food in my fridge and power, and actually just like really showing love for the money is so beautiful. And lastly, number 7, negative self-talk. So constantly engaging in negative self-talk or having pessimistic attitude about money can hinder that manifestation effort. So negative thoughts and beliefs about money can create a negative energetic vibration that repels the abundance, because why the fuck would the money want to come to you when you're talking shit about it, or when you're talking bad about it, or being pessimistic about it? Like, would you want to come to you if you were talking the way that you talk about it? I don't fucking think so. So really start checking yourself on how you are having negative self-talks or having pessimistic attitude about money, and start flipping the script. Like, literally speak the opposite. Speak the opposite about yourself. Show love to yourself and show love to money. Now, overcoming these blocks and these limiting self-beliefs often requires self-reflection, inner work, and consciously shifting your mindset and beliefs around money. And techniques like affirmations, visualization, meditation, shadow work, tapping, and even having a coach to work on money mindset and learning financial literacy is really, really going to be super helpful in releasing these blocks and allowing money manifestations to occur more effortlessly for you. I'm your girl. If you want to come and learn about money mindset 101, you're completely new to all this jazz and don't even know where to fucking start with, like, rewiring your money mindset, learning about financial literacy, learning about investing, learning about the possibilities of what is available for you when it comes to manifesting, growing, expanding your money, you can DM me and I'd love to guide you and teach you all my wisdom about money mindset, manifestation, and some magic. That is all, my loves. Thank you for tuning in, and until the next episode. Mwah.